Welcome to Season 2, Possum Kingdom. We are so excited to start this adventure. And for this intro, I am joined by none other than Ziva herself, Emily Summerlin. How are you doing?
I am so good. Season 2 good. If I'm going to be good, it might as well be Season 2 good, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for joining me on this intro. We wanted to just take a moment to kind of talk about the tonal shift of the adventure that we're going into. We are going into a horror campaign, and with that comes a certain shift in the content that you'll be hearing. And so I got Emily on here to help me kind of just give a little bit of a content warning, talk a little bit about some possible triggers that could come up in this. And I want to start that off by first reading the content warning straight out of the book. So this is out of the Signal Screams Adventure Path book. It says, this adventure path contains typical Starfinder action and adventure, but be warned that it also presents scenarios in which horrifying things happen to the PCs and the NPCs around them. The events presented in this adventure path fall into the realm of body horror and psychological horror, which can include disfigurement, mutation, parasitism, and disease, self-mutilation, injury, and the aftermath of such unpleasantness. And it goes on to suggest that before one begins this AP, that player consent is the most important thing to consider. And so, Emily, can you talk a little bit about some of the things that we did to prepare for this?
Absolutely. So one of the things that we kind of did is we sort of talked about essentially just what are some hard limits for us? What are boundaries for us as individuals that we don't want to touch on, or that we should, or that Adam should know going into it, to be aware of, hey, this is something that I really am not comfortable having in game, essentially, because we're first and foremost friends, and we don't want to create an unsafe space or we're trying to make it entertaining. And sometimes, horror, it's fun, but also we're humans. So, but checking in with each other, I think, and this is whenever you play any game, it's important to get, this may sound an aggressive word, but consent from your players, from your teammates. So we just kind of essentially did kind of a session 0, I guess, and went over some things that would, like Adam just read off the book descriptor, and we just kind of checked in with each other. I don't necessarily want to go too in depth because I don't want to spoil or anything, but just know that all of us connected and made sure that each one of our crew members was okay moving forward, and that there wasn't going to be anything that was unsettling or disturbing to the point of detriment. So, yeah.
Well, and that being said, we only have the ability to know what our limits are. And so let this serve as just a general content warning for Season 2, that as we move into horror, there are going to be some horrific things, and so be mindful. We don't want anybody getting caught off guard. And that part of our MO is that we like to dig deep into the psyche of our player characters, and that, our flashbacks being kind of going for a more horror vibe, there is potential for some triggering scenes. And so we'll do our best to mention those before any episodes, but at the same time, we don't know what's too far for all of you listening. So this is us saying, this is where we're going. These are some of the things that you can expect to see. But at the end of the day, we're still Southern Tomfoolery, and we're trying to have fun playing a Starfinder game. So this is fantasy. This is horror. We're moving forward. Now that that's said and done, let's get excited, because we're about to start Season 2 proper right here, right now, right?
I'm excited. Are you excited?
I've been excited. And so without any further ado, we're going to start episode 72 of our podcast called Distressed for success.
Enjoy.
"10 years ago, the black, smothering blanket of space fills our view. The stars, what few can be seen, seem to be dimmed by the shadows of the void. Out here on the edge of the diaspora, the oppressive nature of nothingness weighs heavily. This desolate landscape is suddenly interrupted as two small starships jet into the frame. These ships are painted solid black and would almost be impossible to see if it weren't for the bright white skull and crossbones painted crudely on the hulls. We follow the pirate ships as they cut a swath around the inky black, and the lights of their engines and search beams reveal a large asteroid suspended in the void, looming like a sleeping giant. The crackle of static sounds as the two starships open their communication channels.
"There she is, Renfrey. I told you that it was her."
All right, Maz. Calm down. You won your 20 credits. Now shut up and let's run a scan of the asteroid before we land. Renfrey punches a few buttons on his console and sends a ping to the silent, shadowy rock. Ping. 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 The scan continues, but as Renfrey taps the readout, nothing comes back. Damn it, you would think with all the plants that the boss buys, he would have some money to upgrade these shit buckets.
"Well, if I'm right about this rock, there'll be plenty of diamonds and gems. We'd be able to buy a whole new fleet. The boss could buy a whole moon to plant his little bushes. Let's go."
And without waiting for Renfrey's response, Maz engages his thrusters and directs the ship right to the surface of the asteroid. Muttering curses under his breath, Renfrey follows his partner. After landing and suiting up, Renfrey and Maz disembark from their respective ships and check each other's suits to make sure everything is sealed properly, and they switch on their helmet comms. "All right, Maz, I know this is your find, and I won't take that from you, but let me take lead on this. I experience working in mines, and I don't want you accidentally causing a cave-in, alright?
Sure. Let's go. Lead the way, boss.
Renfrey notices that Maz's eye twitches as he says boss, but Renfrey chalks it up to his nerves, being on an asteroid with an abandoned mine. After spending some time searching for the entrance to the mine, the two pirates descend into the empty hollows of the asteroid. About an hour into their descent, both of their helmet comms suddenly crackle to life as shrill static fills their ears. The pain is sudden and intense, and Renfrey buckles to his knees, throwing his hands to his helmeted ears despite knowing that it would do no good. Blood begins to trickle from his ears and nose, and then the sound is gone. He looks to Maz to check on him. Maz is still standing, ears and nose also bleeding, but instead of a look of pain or fear, Renfrey just sees an unsettling smile plastered on his partner's face. Renfrey is just about to ask him if he is okay, but before he can say a word, Maz begins cackling with increasing intensity and madness. Renfrey gets up from his knees, hurries over to his partner, and grabs him by the shoulders. He shakes him violently to try and stop the man's hideous laughter, but it seems the more he shakes him, the louder the laughter gets. Renfrey, now full of anxiety and fear, finally shoves Maz to the ground. The pirate lands hard on his tailbone, and his laughing immediately stops. The eerie smile is replaced with a dull vacancy. Maz, are you okay? Maz, come back to me, pal. Come on. Maz simply looks back to Renfrey with a blank stare. Okay, we're getting out of here. Something is off. Let's go. At Renfrey's suggestion of departure, Maz leaps back to his feet with almost supernatural speed and grace, his empty expression now replaced with fierce, determined anger.
No, I don't think so. There's something powerful down here. You can't stop it. Boss can't stop it. No one can. So you're coming with me, and you will see the beauty. You will see. You will see. You will see.
And as Maz, continuing to mutter the words "you will see" as an almost eerie mantra, he turns to begin to descend further into the abandoned mine. Renfrey reaches to grab his friend, intending to drag him back to the surface, but in a flash, Maz spins on Renfrey and grabs his arm. There's a brief moment where time seems to stop for Renfrey, and he meets Maz's gaze. The pirate's eyes have gone completely black, and what looks like ink rolls out of Maz's tear ducts. The unsettling smile returns, followed by the maniacal laughter as Maz begins to twist Renfrey's arm.
Feel the pain, Ren. It is the truth. It is pure. It is pleasure. You will see.
Renfrey cries out in pain as Maz continues to twist his arm. He can feel his bones break at the shoulder, then the ligaments snap one by one, and with horror he helplessly watches as Maz tears his arm from his body. Maz drops Renfrey's arm to the cold rocky floor of the mine shaft and turns again to descend further. Renfrey is in shock and pain. He sobs, and before he can turn to run, Maz slams his fist with superhuman strength into the wall. Rocks begin tumbling from the ceiling of the shaft until a cascade of rocks cave in Renfrey's only escape. Not knowing what else to do, Renfrey activates his suit's automated medical augmentations and watches as the suit begins to seal the wound first and then reknit the fibers of the techno-magically enhanced fabric. Without knowing why, having nowhere else to go, inexplicably being compelled by the residual static, Renfrey follows Maz deeper into the caves. After another hour of gloomy, terrified marching, Renfrey and Maz arrive at a large cavern that is scattered with an inexplicable mix of mining gear and scientific laboratory equipment. Even in Renfrey's shock and pain, he is able to realize that this lab equipment shouldn't be here, and he tries to wrap his brain around this incongruity. But before he can even begin to unravel that thread, the awful static fills his ears again. The pain is unbearable, and in a panic, Renfrey takes off his helmet only to realize in his last breath that the sound is coming through the very walls of this cavern. As Renfrey hopelessly gasps for breath, his last fading sight is of Maz walking to a singular red light in the center of the cave. His friend his partner in crime for 15 years, is now consumed by this emanation, bathed in red light that almost makes him look like he is covered in blood. Renfrey collapses to the ground as he strains to shout out to his friend, but Maz is wholly entranced by the sound. Maz reaches his hand out to touch the red beacon, and as he does so, his skin begins to peel back from his fingertips and up his arm. Renfrey finally succumbs to death watching his friend being flayed alive by some unseen entity, yet Maz just laughs and screams, "You will see! You will see!" And the camera pans out from the grisly scene. Back through the shaft, back to the surface, back to the 2 pirate ships, back away from the asteroid. As the shot pulls away from the asteroid, it again falls into shadows, disappearing into the void. The only signs of its presence are the faint sounds of static and laughter that emanate from its coordinates. All we see is the black emptiness of space, and across the screen, crackling into view with static, signal of screams.
I'm about it.
Well, that bodes well.
That's so cool.
That sounds like a really exciting premise. I'm sure nothing bad will come of that. We're going to have a great time on our vacation, come back to Absalom, and just get going with our lives.
Season 2, y'all.
And the Oscar goes to...
Yeah.
I'd like to give you an inspiration.
Thank you. Hey. Yeah, here we are at the first episode proper of Signal of Screams. Welcome. How's everybody doing this afternoon?
Pretty fucking
good.
excited.
I'm awake now.
That was good. Now I'm great.
Yeah. Was
It only took a whole season and trying to scare the pants off of you to get a legit "I'm excited to be here" response from you guys. I'm so proud of you.
Well, at least from Emily, it's like, I can only get so erect.
Exactly. I was trying to be kosher, but yes, thank you, Heath, for being my pervert translator. I appreciate it.
I'll be your spirit guide. It's cool.
Thanks.
Well, for those of you who are joining us for the first time on season 2, first of all, why? But second of all, I'll just give you the benefit of the doubt that this is where you want to come in. So let me just introduce the crew for you for our season 2. We have returning to Southern Tomfoolery. He never left. Heath, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. I'm really excited, a little nervous. I'm not a big horror buff or even fan, but I have been trying to put the work in and watch some movies to get myself in the headspace. Watched Event Horizon.
That's a good one to start with for sure.
Yeah, it's not a good movie, but it fits the vibe really well.
I think it's a good movie.
First off, it's a very good movie.
It's definitely a B movie at best.
Oh,
That doesn't mean it's bad though. Right? There's a difference between movie and films.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching it.
There you go.
there we go.
Okay. Somebody who I can't believe is still here despite all of the shit that we give him. Josh, thanks for returning for season 2, man. It's good to see you here.
I mean, I appreciate you having me, but I honestly don't know why you do.
Well, we love you. And despite all the shit, we do love you.
Well,
You know?
thanks.
We love you a long time.
It's good to be here. I'm really, really looking forward to this. I remember you talking about it, I think before we even started doing the podcast, and saying that this was something you wanted us to play through, specifically me. So
Yeah.
I can't wait to get fucked by you again.
Safe word. Safe word.
I feel like I'm gonna have to
Phrasing. It's phrasing.
I feel like I'm gonna have to download the Sad Trombone app for Josh.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it. Speaking of somebody that I don't hate, but she confuses me almost every time we talk. Emily, how you doing?
I'm so good. How are you?
I am great. I know you're excited for this. You're literally bursting out of the screen, giving me the heebie-jeebies. So,
Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm pretty jazzed about this. The more I kind of like he says, since we're getting close to starting, I geared up and I started reading a bunch and even watched some movies that were, horror and specific to the particular genre we're about to go into to get fired up about it. And I am, in fact, fired up. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm looking forward to terrorizing you, along with everybody else, including our resident grump of the group. Zach, how are you doing? Are you okay with that title still being your title?
I mean, I think it's unfair, but
If the shoe fits, though.
well,
Grow into the grump, man. Grow into it.
Spoken like a true grump.
I'm good, man. I'm
I will
good.
say, I will say your grumpiness is not like dourness. You know what I mean? It's a lovable grumpiness that keeps us grounded. And so I'm glad that you're here too. I think you're going to have the biggest struggles with this campaign. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how much you are, but I think you're going to have
Well,
fun
now
with
you're
it.
making me like really question. Now I'm doubting it. I was like I was all in, and now I'm like, what do you mean I'm having the biggest struggle in this campaign?
See, it begins. You got to start planting those seeds early.
He's playing those mind games.
He is.
I listened to the STFU where you were talking to Stephen Griff, and I concur exactly with what you said, that, player agency and concern, and yes, that's where it is, right?
Yeah.
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 Well,
John, you're here, but I thought that I've got rid of your character.
Yeah, you did, but I don't go away that easily. A little bit hard
Why
of
didn't
hearing.
y'all tell me?
I mean, I just kind of figured I just kind of stick around and just be that guy in the back, just kind of like laughing and.
Like the producer in some like a Howard Stern type show, somebody in the
Yeah, or like
making commentary.
or the guy that just kind of like makes side jokes off to the side, like in like those late night shows or whatnot.
Oh, you're our hype man.
Exactly.
Okay. So also he can do Foley work. It'll be great.
Yeah. I'll help out with the Foley work and any kind of NPCs you don't have any. that you can't quite do.
Right. Well, if only that were something that I could actually do.
Actually-
I know that the rest of you are very excited to meet John's new characters. We've been sitting on this for a while, and the veil will be lifted tonight.
Xeno 6.
My name, Xeno 6.
that's what I thought. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
My name is Adam, and I am the GM of Southern Tomfoolery, or at least this adventure that we're doing. It's my pleasure to be here sharing this with all of you listening, and of course sharing with all 5 of you, some of my closest friends. So I have to get that sweetness in while I can, because we're about to dig into a horror campaign, and I am more than thrilled. So let's get right into it, shall we?
Nah.
Hell yeah.
Can I like just put to a vote? Let's just not have John roll a character and be exclusively the sound effects man. I think that
That's
fair. That would be a bold new direction for the podcast, and I just want to say I'm here for it.
It's a pivot. It's our first pivot of the new season. There we go, baby.
Keep him here for the voice.
Yeah.
Like homebrewed Sirenscape.
Like every time we
live
fire a
action.
shot, John's going pew 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 pew.
Well,
Waka woo.
we last left the crew heading towards New Elysium Resort, and they were all excited. I know that the captain was excited to go check out some potential competition, but also kind of have a vacation with her crew, and get to kind of show off, I think is what you said, right? You want to show off the APA, your new high level partners here, show off what they can bring. Is that right?
Yes, Ziva is extremely excited. She's ready to show off all of her super awesome crew and comrades and work compatriots. And if the guys aren't as excited, that's fine. She will strong arm them into being excited, or at least pretending to be in front of other people. So, yeah.
Okay, well, we are going to kind of start tonight as you guys are coming out of the drift, right there at the drift beacon that's by the where New Elysium is. And, as you're kind of sliding out of the drift, Terry comes over the speaker and says, "Hello, I am intercepting a distress call. Would you like me to put it on the comms?"
Yes, Terry. Put it up.
All right, so Terry kind of, you hear, doo-doo-doo, and then it comes out over your intercom system, and you can kind of hear this exchange.
Shuttle Gold Runner to New Elysium Security. We're under attack. Request immediate assistance.
The response is quick. "Acknowledged, Gold Runner. We're on our way. Hang in there."
"They'll never get here in time, Buzzblades."
A familiar voice to Mike, with a gravelly voice interjects. "Give it up, and we'll go easy on you." The transmission ends with laughter and hooting from what must be other ships in the area. And let me drop you on a starship map.
What?
Because you guys just slipped out right in the middle of a pirate attack on this ship called the Gold Runner.
All right, Adam. We're starting a second AP in the first starship combat again.
Yup.
I call shenanigans.
Well, we've gotten better at it now.
Some of us.
So a couple things to unpack there. Mike, you recognize that voice. You would know it anywhere as Gardenzio.
Oh, is it? Okay. I noticed in the intro, monologue or whatever that you had, somebody mentioned the captain's little plants, and I was like, is that a Gardenzio thing?
So yeah, Mike definitely recognizes that as Gardenzio's voice. So what you heard was this exchange, and you guys just kind of slipped in. And at this point, nobody knows you're there, so I'll give you like a few seconds to kind of talk it out as a crew.
Yeah, I mean, immediately I'd be like, "Hey, Captain, I'm like 100% sure that voice was my old Gardenzio, the guy that I used to run with in the gang."
Well, that's certainly something. What the fuck is he doing out here? What?
I don't know. I mean, I imagine he's, pirating or ganging.
Yes, ganging, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gang.
Gang.
Damn it.
But what, did they say Buzzblades?
I was wondering if I had misheard that. GM, did they say Buzzblades?
They did say Buzzblades.
I mean, you could ask Terry.
Oh, basically.
Terry.
Well,
Did
you
they
guys
say
would have heard
Buzzblades?
it.
Terry, model GM. Made by General Motors.
Yes, they said Buzzblades. They seem to be under great distress. And so what you see is 3 pirate ships surrounding a shuttle transport. This is what they look like. There's your pirate ships. And here's the transport ship as well.
Okay.
So, yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Well, Orin will, from the pilot seat, look back at the crew and say, "Oh, come to New Elysium," they said. "It'll be a great time," they said. and he'll start buckling up like his harness and say, "Everybody buckle up. We going in hot, huh?"
I mean, Mike will start, heading to the guns or whatever and be like, "If I caught this correctly, it seems like old Gardenzio and the Gardeners, or whoever he's running with now, are trying to harass and harangue some Buzzblades players. So, maybe let's save my dad's favorite Brutaris team from my former mentor."
Okay, well then let's get into it, as we're going to start here with Starship Combat. So
Let's go.
Round 1, engineering phase.
Phil's definitely just going to boost the engines.
Okay.
There you go.
Just to start off right there, boom. Boosting the engines. All right, I love it. Let me get that roll.
It's a natural, automatic success.
Oh, right. Nice. I mean, you have a 19.
Actually,
in
let me double check that.
engineering.
Oh no, since we leveled up, it's not anymore. Ooh, I don't like that. So I just need a 1 or 2, and I got a 7 on the die, so we're good.
So you beat a 19?
Yeah.
All right. Yep, in that case, the engines, you can feel it in the yoke, Oren, as the power just kind of, that familiar boost of Fell's power. And we're going to go.
Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Yeah. And we're going to go into the helm phase.
Helm phase initiative.
Captain is going to encourage or attempt to encourage Oren.
Okay.
Super does so with a 24. Oren, let's get in there quickly and see how we can knock this out. I don't want to take too much time before we get to the spa, okay?
Yes, ma'am. And Oren, I think is gonna do it. That's gonna be a big old 32 with my bonuses, and then plus whatever Ziva gives me.
Okay, so you get a 30.
Which is what?
+2 for the encourage.
Okay.
So that's a 34 total on your piloting check? Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
just barely.
So the Gold Runner, the Buzzblade shuttle ship, is going to have to go first, and it is going to move its way into this asteroid field. So what you guys are seeing, listeners at home, the Epic Tracer is on, we're going to say, the west side, but we're in space, so cardinal directions don't matter. But if you're looking at the map, it's on the west side, and there's a big asteroid field in between them and the conflict between the pirate ships and the shuttle ship. Now, there's a bit of mechanics here with the asteroids. You can actually shoot them. You can try to fly through them. So they're not just... There is ways to interact with them if that's something you want to do. The Gold Runner itself is going to use its action to try to lose these ships in the asteroid field. So you're going to see it fly towards you. And then the Raiders are going to take their pilot turn, and let's see, they have good maneuverability. So, all right, so one flies around and aims its forward arc towards the Gold Runner. Another one is going to attempt a flip and burn, and is going to be successful. So that's also in the front arc. And the final one is also going to try a flip and burn. Off the table. All right, and that is successful.
Okay. Is it us now?
Yep.
So I think we just charge in, right? Like my nose is not quite pointed at the correct.
You are facing them.
Oh well, then I mean that puts us going straight through an asteroid. So,
which you can try to do. It's a separate piloting check to get through the space.
Okay.
Either way, you'll get through the space. It's a matter of how, if you do it without hitting the asteroid on the way.
I think what I'll do is maneuver.
Okay.
So that is one that I haven't ever really done before.
Okay.
But it basically, you move your normal speed, so that's going to be 10 hexes with Fell's boost, but you reduce the distance between turns by 1. Mm-hmm. So it just basically increases your maneuverability.
Nice.
For a turn. So we'll try that. It's a DC 24 on the piloting.
All right.
I think I'm going to get it though. I'm a guy. Natural 19 plus 16. I think that's going to get it.
Oren has turned into such a badass fucking ship jockey, dude.
I mean, you don't want to fuck around with your boy on a ship. Like, all right, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And Oren's just going to roll up. It's going to keep flying towards the action.
As you fly in, you hear over the comms Gardendia say,
"Oi, Mike, I knew I'd see you here. Why don't you join us in collecting these goods, eh?"
Oh, Gardenzio. How about you piss off? My father would be really disappointed if you killed them Buzzblades players.
Oh, we're not going to kill them. They're worth too much for that.
Let's go to the gunnery phase.
All right. And as soon as he says that, I'm going to fire. Do we know which of these ships he's in? We haven't done a scan or anything
Correct.
yet. Okay. Yeah, so
Are you in range of anything right now?
There are asteroids kind of in the way, too.
Well, I mean, if I don't have a shot, then let's just go to somebody else's turn.
You may have a shot on the southernmost one. This one down here.
Yeah, I'd say you could get a shot on that one from your, what would that be?
The turret.
Turret, or one of
Or the starboard weapon.
I'm trying to figure out the ranges.
The only long range we have is the nuke.
What's the turret?
We don't have a turret anymore. Well, no, the turret's, I'm sorry, is a short range as well. So both sides are short, turret's short. The forward is the nuke, which is long range.
So you have a shot, but you're going to take some minuses because it's out of range.
How many increments? What's the range? Six squares?
Starboard
It says short.
So that's 5 hexes. So every 5 hexes, you get a -2 to your attack roll.
So it'd be a -4?
Be a -4, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll attempt a shot with it, even with the -4.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be, with the -4, a 20.
A 20?
Yeah. I rolled a 12, I have a +12 bonus.
That's going to be AC as well, right? That's not target lock.
Are you using computers?
I would like to, and that would put it to a 22.
Yeah, so with the computers, that's a hit.
Nice. Yeah, that's 3.
3?
Yep, 3.
3 points of damage. Okay, and that's going to hit it on its forward arc.
Yeah.
All right.
Is Gardenzia still on the comms?
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
You can talk to him while I go ahead and roll my
Yeah.
checks.
Yeah, I mean, I like start, I guess since everything rolls at the same time, I start to like fire off a shot. And at the same time, I'm like, look, Gardenzio, the last time I saw you, I cleaned your clock. Don't make me do it again.
He says, listen, I was coming here to help you. Now, you owe me, and you know that. Now, we can talk, or I'm going to take this either way. It's been tough for the gardeners.
I don't owe you a fucking thing.
And, you know, as you're having this conversation, shots are being fired by all 3 ships, and the bottom one succeeds, the middle one succeeds, and the top one succeeds. So that's 3 successful shots on the Gold Runner. And that's going to deal a pretty good damage.
I'm going to laugh when you one-shot the whole fucking Buzzblades team right now, and then like, yeah, great. GG.
Game over.
It's over. It's done.
Man, I just bought my dad one of their jerseys, too.
Well, now it's worth more, right?
Yeah, they're dead.
So yeah, it's a pretty significant blast as 2 of those hit the forward arc of the Gold Runner and 1 hits the starboard arc. And it just eats through the shields. You can just see it eat through those shields.
Yeah, Orton kind of goes, oh, that's not good.
Is that right? That's 71 damage?
Yep.
Jeez.
Like, they're blowing out of the sky pretty much.
They're still standing, but they don't look good. That is for sure. They just put them into a critical hit range, or a critical effect. So their weapons are shot. Okay. So at the top of round 2, Terry comes over your comms and says, Captain, I am detecting another vessel in the area.
Where is it?
So would you like to use your turn to do science officer
I mean, yeah, sure.
actions? All right. So that happens in the helm phase, right? So we're going to bypass the engineering phase and go right to the helm phase. Let's go ahead and get those helm phase initiative rolls.
Can do. Ooh, yeah, can do.
And John, why don't you go ahead and roll a helm phase initiative roll?
I get to roll?
Yeah.
He's playing a space goblin.
So I rolled a 29.
You roll a 29.
And,
Yes.
okay, so ship initiative goes off of piloting?
Piloting.
Okay, so I rolled a 30.
Okay.
This podcast ain't big enough for two of us, John.
I actually am playing Tom Cruise as Maverick.
Oh, God.
And,
I quit.
Quit. No. All right. So what did you guys roll? What did you roll, Oren?
29.
29. And what did you roll, John?
30.
30. Okay. So the Raiders actually got the jump on this. So once again, the Gold Runner is going to try to evade. And I'll turn here. So they're flying around this asteroid. And they kind of fly just past you to try to not block your route. And you hear them come over the comm saying,
Please help us. We can't take any more hits. All of our systems are critical.
I don't think that New Elysium security will be here quickly in time. And actually, John, you hear this over your comms as well.
All right.
So then they moved, which now I believe it's the Epic Tracer's turn to move. And
Okay.
as you're about to make whatever maneuver you're about to make, you hear Gardenzio again over the comm saying, "All right, boys." Yep, that's not him.
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
Let's get them.
A lot of voices in his head tonight, y'all.
Yeah, y'all.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Take off your 10-gallon hat.
Round up the posse.
Stop it, you're making it worse. Listen, Mike,
We don't have to do this. I mean, you and I, we're family, right? As I said, I was coming here to help you. We're gonna keep going after this Gold Runner, but I'm gonna actually head out. If you're interested in what I have to say, you can find me a few clicks throughout the star system.
It's like hard to say directions in fucking
space
space.
west.
Over yonder.
We've already
Space
established. Just use cardinal directions and add space.
Or use
Yeah.
landmarks like a couple thousand, however far past whatever star or whatever station.
Right, it's easy for you to say. Either way, he sends you some coordinates where you can meet him if you're interested, and that's what he says. Now, Oren, you get to fly and make your choice here.
So what Oren will do is kind of cut the ship in front of the Star Runner and
Gold Runner.
kind of the Gold Runner, excuse me, and like thread the needle between those two asteroids
Okay.
and just kind of like block their path, and just end up right between those two, and turn to Mike and say, "You get a good position now, buddy."
All right. With that, Fel, you wanted to run a scan, so go ahead and give me a computer's check, please.
All right. Oh boy, I'm okay at that.
Yeah, you're gonna have a, I believe, a +2 to that because of your sensors.
Gotcha, let's
see here.
28.
Actually, you're gonna have a +10 to that.
Well, okay, then it's 36.
Okay, so yes, you see another ship that's on your readout, right? And you kind of put that up for the whole crew to see. And he's on the southeast of the map. And I'm gonna pop this up here.
Ooh, that's sleek.
Okay, so what you see is this kind of bluish purple ship. It almost looks like a Y. You know, there's like the cockpit and then two kind of fins that come off the back of it, and then a extension off the front. And with a roll that high, I mean, you can determine a good bit about it, that there's only one life form on board, that is a Vescarium make and model ship. However, it's not in the typical color pattern. Typically Vesk ships are green, but this seems to be painted with a much more sleek finish, with that kind of reflective blue and purplish finish. It's a tier 6 ship, and it has a good bit of firepower on it.
God damn, guys, you see that? That ship's gorgeous.
Yeah, hail him. See if he'll help us out. Him or her.
With that scan, do I get like its ID tag, like its name?
You see where it should read out with that scan, but there seems to be something like blocking that out.
Flying under the radar.
That's fucking cool.
But yeah, you can bring them up on the comms for sure if you wanted to.
Yeah, Cap, you want to talk to this Joker? Or
Yes, yes. Bring him up.
And Fell beep boop 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 and tries to hail this unknown dark colored ship.
Greetings, incoming ship. State your purpose.
You're doing great, Captain.
Thanks.
State my pervert? What?
Yes, that one.
And he opens hailing frequencies, and says, looks like I'm not the only one who heard the distress call. This is the Cazador. Have you sustained any injuries? Any damage?
No, we are trying to secure safe passage for the Gold Runner. These pirates, can you do anything about them? Can you help us with this?
Always of service. And with that, he's going to go ahead and move on his turn.
Which is now your turn.
Everybody wants to be a pilot until it's time to do pilot shit, ain't it?
Right.
John?
Pilot shit's hard, y'all. Huh?
Okay, so yeah, he's going to go with a speed of 10. Go ahead and just move half of his speed. He's going to actually glide during the helm phase, which is going to put him at 5 hexes. That way he can go ahead and kind of wrap around this asteroid.
So with a glide, I don't think you can turn. So you'll have to glide through the asteroid space.
No,
So-
I can actually go right here, right? Instead.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
do
there we
that.
go. Okay. But with perfect maneuverability, being a tiny ship, I can go ahead and just turn. So I can face the hostile.
Okay, so yeah, this ship kind of just glides out from behind the asteroid and has a really great shot lined up. And really, you see one ship peel off. And then you see the other 2 ships swarm in on the tracer. So one kind of, what is that, when you just go sideways?
Pretty sure that's a glide.
It is a glide, in fact.
Yeah, so it just kind of glides over to get in the forward arc. And let's see, this other ship is going to, it's in a bad spot, is going to move and turn. So it's now facing like north on the map. And we're now going to go into the helm phase.
John's
We
new
already
character's
went into the helm phase.
I'm sorry, the gunnery phase.
Okay, I was like,
there we are. Yeah.
So we'll do this. Let's start with the Epic Tracer. Yeah, if you, Captain, go ahead.
all right, Captain's gonna try something that Emily's probably gonna fucking be terrible at. Let's see. She's going to try and give orders. And she's going to try and do so to the gunnery, to Mike.
Okay.
So, let's see. What's that DC? 15?
Ooh, it's gonna be high.
Okay. No. So here's the question. That failed the DC check. Or it's for the check.
Did you add your dexterity to it as well?
No. It's my BAB.
Your BAB is 4. What's your dex?
Oh, no. It's still. I rolled a 7.
Oh, yeah.
Where no,
that's-
it's just
yeah.
Emily. It's just Emily. It's nothing to do with fucking stats.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All
the
right.
captain.
So you try to give orders, but you start fumbling is when you try to talk about the weapon systems, and
Make
Mike
it
just
shooty. Make it shooting!
Mike just looks at you with a cocked eyebrow.
She's upset.
Sure.
This wasn't supposed to happen. We're going on fucking vacation.
All right, so let me get that shot, Heath.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna use the turret, the light plasma cannon.
Okay. And you're aiming at which ship?
The only one that I have a shot on,
All right.
which would be Space Northeast.
Yeah, the one in the south, like, we can't see it and it can't see us. There's an asteroid between us.
Correct.
That's a 17 on the die for a 29 total.
That's going to get it, my man.
And that'll be 2d12. And I rolled a 12 on the first die. And an 8 on the second.
20 damage.
20 damage.
And that is going in the forward arc, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That definitely puts the hurting on them. They are going to fire their shots. Well, one shot, really. So, let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's going to hit you with a 26, right? That hits.
Yes.
All right, so that is going to deal a good chunk here. 66 damage. 14 damage to your forward arc.
That doesn't get through the shields.
Nope. All right, and then John, you get to take your shot.
Okay, so being in the forward arc, he's going to go ahead and fire on the one that's due south of the Epic Tracer with a coil gun.
Okay. What's your range on the coil gun?
It's long.
Perfect. You're good then.
And you're going to use a computer to aid.
All right.
It's a 19 on the attack.
That's with the computers?
Correct.
That is going to miss.
Damn.
Miss. Yes, that was a 6 on the die, so.
Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna start rolling.
That's okay.
Dice.
All right. So we're at round 3. Back to the engineering phase. Fell, science officer or engineering?
Fell's going to. I mean, do I have to declare at the very beginning of the turn?
Yeah, because you can only.
Or it'll call out, Fell, patch the shields.
Yeah. Good call. I don't know what I was thinking. I want to shoot stuff. I'm a divert power to shields, and I already did the math. So it's 5% of our power core's max rating, which is 175. Okay. That equals 8.75. So does that round up to 9?
Yeah, I'll round it up.
Sweet. So that puts us back at 10 shields on the forward arc.
Very nice. Very nice. Let's go to the helm phase then.
All right,
Everybody
then.
roll that helm phase.
Let's
initiative.
go. 32.
Okay.
25.
25. Okay. So Gold Runner got last, and they're just going to keep running, basically, and try to get themselves behind an asteroid, which they do. I think you rolled the next lowest, John. Right?
I don't know. I rolled a 25. I don't know.
25, yes.
Yeah.
So you can move now.
All right. With that, he's going to go ahead and give chase. He's going to move about 8 hexes. And then go ahead and turn to face towards
The Southern Raider.
Yeah, the Southern Raider.
Perfect. Okay. We tied on our helm phases, Oren, so I'll go ahead and go first. Default to you as the winner on that tie. And so they're just going to actually drift back a couple spaces, and this southern one is going to fly up through those asteroids, kind of away from the encroaching ship on him, and is going to turn as they do so. Like that. Okay, and now you get to move, Oren.
All right, so Oren will say on the open comms channel,
I hate it when people start fights they can't finish. Why you running?
And he will move evasively up towards them. So that's going to be a little piloting check there. I got to hit a 19.
Give you a little boost to your AC.
Yeah, that's gonna get it. 13 on the die. So that's definitely gonna get it. So he'll just move up some. Kind of, about 4 hexes or so, just giving chase. I mean, right now we have a perfect broadside on our port side against the one of them, and we have a perfect shot in short range on
the Gardenzio ship has flown off the map. I forgot to mention that, but for his move, he got far enough.
I figured. Yeah, he bitched out because he's a little bitch. So so Orin just moves up, and like I said, he's talking a little shit on the comms, and he's flying straight and evasively. So that's going to give us a little bonus to our AC and TL.
Okay. All right. That's all the moves. So let's go into the gunnery phase, Captain.
Captain is going to act, and this time she is actually going to taunt one of the other ships. She's going to go ahead and taunt the one that's furthest away from us.
Okay.
So that is going to be an intimidate check. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's going to be a 37.
Holy hell.
There you go.
You're doing great, Captain.
Yay! So mechanically that is going to, and I don't know if I roll a d4, but that ship is going to take, for this phase, a -2 penalty to all checks for 1d4 rounds.
Wow. Okay. So go ahead and roll that d4.
Okay. 3.
So for 3 rounds during the gunnery phase, they take a -2, right?
And the penalty increases to a -4 if the enemy's check is made as a part of a push action. So if they do an action that's considered push, it's a -4.
Wow. Wow. They are literally shaking in their boots in the hull of their ship. Yeah. And they actually cut the comms line.
Oh, okay. Well, rude.
Yeah. So in the gunnery phase, Heath, what's Mike going to do? You got a shot on your forward arc and you got a shot on your port side too. So
yeah, my port weapon doesn't do a lot of damage.
You could fire at will and fire both at a -4. It's up to you.
Yeah, I know. I can fire at will, I can shoot, or I can broadside. But a broadside, it wouldn't be as much damage as I would like, and it costs a resolve.
I mean, fire at will,
spin that resolve,
nuke and turret the one in the front.
That's the play, man. That's the play.
I mean, I'm saying I'll get more damage if I fire 2 weapons in the forward arc than the port arc.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The turret and the nuke.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, to avoid the -4s, I'll spend the resolve, pretty much.
So the resolve basically allows you to fire all the weapons in one arc without any penalty, but you have to spend a resolve point to do it.
Yes.
Wait, all weapons? So that'd be all 4 weapons could fire forward.
All weapons in one arc.
Oh, mounted in a specific arc, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it would only be the turret and the nuke.
So this is all going to the intimidated one. Let's get that shot. Those shots. Multiple shots.
Yeah, and Mike, while he's doing this, is just like, I don't have time for these fucking peons. I'm gonna take Gardenzio down a notch. And, let's see, that is a 13 on the die for a 25.
A 25?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Nice. Okay, this is going to take a second because the tactical nuke is 5d8, 23 damage off the tactical nuke.
Holy
and then
shit.
It'll be 2d12 off the turret. That's an 8 and a 7.
Nice.
So 15 on top of that.
So what's the total? So it's 38 points
38,
of damage?
Yep.
Holy yeah. There's several critical malfunctions that are going to happen there. My goodness, man. All right, John, let me get your gunnery.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and use computer. That's +3, and I am also going to fire just a tactical nuke. Okay, so that is.
And you're firing at the same one?
I'm firing
at the one north
no,
of the other person?
I'm firing at the one that's not in the middle. I'm not firing at the one that's between. I mean, that's in front of the Epic Tracer.
It has an asteroid and a ship between
yeah,
it.
exactly, dude. No, I'm firing at the one that's northwest.
Okay.
And anyway, so let's see, that's 21 +3, that's 24. Should be 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
All right, fantastic. And that is 5d8. Okay. And that's 23 damage.
All right, so that ship takes some significant barrage on this, and it fires its shots with a natural 1 on the attack. Extremely intimidated, and at the end, and the other one doesn't have a shot because it doesn't have anything on its starboard side. So at the end of this round, the one that you intimidated is completely neutralized. You hit it with all this firepower, and you just see it just kind of like putter and just start floating, like just drifting in space. You've completely neutralized that ship. And the Gold Runner, you can hear cheers from the Gold Runner's comms.
Oh, fucking right, this is lovely! It's like the game, they're doing great!
And so some heavy cheers and excitement from that. And then again, Terry comes up on your comms and says, I'm detecting 3 approaching vessels in the area. I believe that these are friendlies from New Elysium, as they are broadcasting emergency signals from their communications.
Can you put them on comms, Terry?
Sure, Captain.
Sure.
Yeah, so I mean the comms are open.
Bet.
You betcha.
This is Captain Ziva of the Epic Tracer. Are you... State your business, who are you? She's kind of freaked out. I mean, because, pirates and shit.
This is the New Elysium security ships. We are coming to aid the distress call we heard from the Gold Runner. However, we see that you are already on it, and that you are expected guest at our resort. We must apologize for this terrible welcome. Please, if you don't mind, escort the Gold Runner back to New Elysium, and we shall take care of these troublesome pirates, and you should enjoy your stay. This is a vacation, after all.
Hey, Ziva, see if you can strong arm him into giving us some of those expensive consumables for free for doing this for doing their job.
I will pull some strings once we get on site. I don't think that these security officers can facilitate such things.
All right, fine. I was just looking forward to some of the top shelf liquor, you know.
Well, don't worry. We'll pull the strings, of course.
If you don't give us VIP rooms, we'll blow them out of the sky.
I'm pretty sure we'll have VIP rooms, but I mean, we'll wait and talk to the proprietor.
Ultra VIP.
Right.
VIP.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
And you hear you also hear over the comms. And you, Kuiper Vargas, please join the Epic Tracer. Join the Epic Tracer and the Gold Runner. We were expecting you to. This is not something that you should have to handle. Please, go get cleaned up. We'll take care of your ship, and we'll handle this. We're at the top of the round. What do you guys want to do?
And it's 3 ships that they have incoming?
They got 3 ships incoming, yeah.
The hailing frequency open for the Epic Tracer.
I mean, we're wide open.
Okay, all right. Capitan, I suggest you take forward and I'll take the rear. We keep the Gold Runner in between.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea to us.
That sounds like a good plan, Mr. Vargas, I believe, yes?
That is correct.
All right, we will take the front. And she'll kind of look over to Orin like, okay, let's make a convoy.
You really want to break off, Captain?
I mean, it's just one ship.
Just give me the word.
I kind of want to get the, like, civilians out of here, you know what I mean? Like, just let's fucking go.
So make the word, Cap.
Yeah, that she gives you the nod, like, yeah, let's go. This is not our job.
All right, orders are orders.
Okay, and so with that, then we are actually out of starship combat as the Epic Tracer and the Cazador escort the Gold Runner to the docking bay of New Elysium. And we'll see you.
Okay.
All right, so hold up. So we got
All
John's
right,
character.
then.
So, just a little bit.
I have so many questions. Ziva's gonna have the talk with Mike. Like, there's like.
This episode has been sponsored by Roll20. This is how we roll.